Hi, it's Lady X UK, and here is another video where I play the Media Molecule Dreams. These are ordered by play like percentages. We played these 10 last time, so let's get immediately on and have a look at numbers 49. And this is Reef Dive by Emma Dream Queen. This is a relaxing dive. I don't quite know what this was made of. There might have been a game jam around underwater or something. I can't remember. But this is a dive on a reef. It's pretty much all it is. I suppose this counts as a walking sim, even though you're swimming, not walking. But the sound of the diver breathing is pretty good. That gives you that sense of being underwater. The sound of the water. It's all in the audio, really. The visuals are not all that amazing, really. You can go up and down. You can go in the cavey bit here. Look. So I don't know if this was made on a stream or what this was. Let's go up a bit. Not really much to it, to be honest. You can go up and down. Let's see if it happens if you go really up to the surface. Do you break through or? Do we break through? Do we carry on flying up into the sky? What happens? Yeah, not a lot. Okay. Anyway, that's that. It's nothing really particularly much. Oh, okay. It's part of the UN Environment Programme. So this was for the ocean stuff. There's a lot of things like this in that Media Molecule released. It's their environmental programs and campaigns and things. Anyway, this is something made with the Combo Crush kit. Let's rewind this. Combo Crush. Media Molecule released a few kits. This allows you to do platforming stuff. Okay. And we're off. Media Molecule, they really are a platforming company, really. That's what they make. An awful lot of the kits they made at the beginning of Dreams were platform based, and there's a lot of concentration on kits and stuff in order for people to make their own platformers, and as a result there's quite a lot of platformers in Dreams. Are they as good as the platform levels that they made in Little Big Planet? No. And I think that's a shame, because they could have made something as good as the Little Big Planet levels in Dreams for us to play. But we have these very basic levels. I absolutely hate that they put these measurements on those, because people use them, they don't take the measurements off. It looks awful, I think. Okay, let's do that again. don't know how I feel about this. It's a bit sort of bit of non, really. It's okay, I guess, but it's not particularly taxing. It's not particularly entertaining. I'm gonna stop there. It's boring me. There's Combo Crush anyway. There we go. Next up we have Cone Ball, a sports game. This is using the Cone Ball kit. I'm not particularly good at this. I have played this before. So this is another kit that you can make your own sports game. So move, jump, hold to charge, release R2 when charged to slam, jump and slam for extra power. Let's go. 3 goals to win. Oh, no, that's not how we play. There we go. I love the way that I've picked a pink character and then my character seems to be orange. Oh, he scored a goal. Oh, I did an own goal. I'm not quite sure. I'm sure how you're supposed to kick the ball. I think you hold on R2 and charge up, and then you gleam in like that, and then you just release it, and there's a kick. I love the music. It's going to score a goal from the behind again. Like I say, I'm not very good at this. It's not a 2-player game. It is a player plus AI. Oh, no, you can play with up to 3 friends apparently. So if you've got multiple controllers, obviously you can control the other player. It might be fun as a 2-player game. Obviously, it's going to have to be on the same console. You can't play it multiplayer over 2 consoles and 2 separate homes. It's okay. It's like I say, I'm not very good at it, so moving on. Dreamscom 21 demo. Now, Dreamscom 21 also appears up here. There's no point in me playing the demo if I'm going to play the actual thing, so I will leave the demo alone. The reason there are demos for some of these is that they had a ring-fenced demo version of Dreams, and a few Dreamscom was one of the things that they put into it. There's a few games and things that they cherry-picked and put into a demo version of Dreams. So that's why we've got that there. So that's why it's got such a high play number here, 32,000 Dreams, is because it was in that demo version. Anyway, next game. This is a long climb ago. This was before they launched Trend. This was their last game, and it's quite interesting. They didn't release a kit, I don't believe, for it. They just made a game, and it's got a very interesting style to it. Brave Amara, thank goodness you're here. There's been a terrible calamity. I think they've used previous kits that they've released, specifically the Bat's Tail kit. So we've got this knight character here, and it's a puzzle game. You just collect the shards scattered throughout these chambers and repair the crystal. In we go. I haven't played this for very long, so they get quite difficult quite quickly, if I remember rightly. It's sort of a cross between a platformer and Tetris. It's taking a long time to load. The hub stuff like this. This is quite nice, isn't it? Okay, you must make your way across each chamber to reach the exit. Your efforts will gain a crystal shard and unlock the next chamber. They're not alone in this. I can help you reach the door with fallen blocks. Use L to move them. So we just pop that down there. Freeze time. And then you can jump to the exit. There we go. And we're done. And we get a bit of crystal shard. And so we go into 2. So you can rotate the blocks as they fall. So there's me rotating the block. Let's see, can I get up? No. Okay. If I do that. Is that good enough? Nope. Okay. That looks like I should be able to get up there. Oh no! Disaster. Well, I'm going to have difficulty now, aren't I? Oh, there we go. Success. Right. That wasn't the best way of doing it. There's obviously better ways to do it than I just did there. If you need to clear a path, press square and I'll transform a falling block into a potion bomb. What have I got to do? I don't understand what I've got to do here. I've got to go across here. Oh, I see. We've got to break that. Alright. Oh shit. There we go. I keep blocking the exit. Can I just... Yeah, okay. This is not a masterclass in how to play this game. Definitely not. Okay. Wondrous work. We can remove these stairs to use the power of the shards you've collected. Ta-da! Enter castle. I think it's nice that they had a go at a puzzle game. And not just give us another platformer. It is a platformer, but it's a puzzle platform, and it's a nice little indie game. I think it's the sort of thing that you might get on Steam. I've got to build some sort of bridge, haven't I? Okay, let's... going to help me much. Okay, let's see then. So if we go over here, we can collect this impy thing. Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, only had 12 blocks to do it in. And I should have been able to do it in 45 seconds. So I only got 2 of the 3 shards. So there we go. We took too long. I knew that. But there we go. It's quite good. Like I say, I haven't played it all the way through to the end. I don't know how long the game actually is. But it's pretty good. So that game there, a long time ago, that has a 17.74% like on it. 52,000 people, nearly 53,000 by now, 54,000 even. So since I last played it, 2,000 people have played it. Interesting. There are people still playing Dreams and coming across new things, so it's interesting, isn't it? Right, next up we have Forest Fight Back by Dream Queen. This is another one for the UN environmental program, so I don't think this is going to be too amazing, but let's see. Take back the world's forest from illegal loggers as an ever-growing army of squirrels. Made for the Green Game Jam. Forest Fight Back. They had a few environmental style game jams and stuff. Like I said, they did this thing with the UN. So there was it was about the rainforests and the oceans, and was that it? There was like I think there was 3. I can't remember what the 3 were. Did you hear that? The illegal loggers are cutting down our forest. Big trouble. Things are getting nuts out there. There's lots of this awful punning. The environment is being destroyed. Are we just going to let them? I think not. It's time to muster the squirrels for some direct action. I reckon you'll need like at least 8 squirrels to scare them off. Make sure to wreck their corrugated steel tool shack things. When they see the squirrel fight back, they won't even think about coming here again. Well, there we go. And it will all take some platforming and some simple physics puzzles. I am counting on you. Here we go. Radial swipe. Woo! Yeah, that's very meta, isn't it? Okay, so this is a squirrel. It's bright pink. Are they all different colours, these squirrels? Yeah, so I've got to collect 8 of these. Okay, so this is Pikmin? Is that right? Pikmin game? Okay. Recruit 8 squirrels. Where have we got to go? Here is a block. We gotta go up there. Okay, how do we move the block? Can we move the block? Oh, okay. We can't get up here. Alright, okay. It's alright. I've got 2. I've got 3. Okay, I've got 3 now. Now I've got 4. Logger gear, chuck it in the river. Okie dokie. I don't think I'm going to go that way. Okay, loggers. Right, what we got to do? Where's their stuff in the river? They're throwing things at us. Okay, alright, go. Push, push, push. Oh no. Let's push it. This is quite fun actually, I'm surprised. Yay. Is that river over there? No. Okay. If you don't stand on the top of it, that's no use to us. Where's the river gone? I don't know which direction. It's over there somewhere. Right, okay. It's not the easiest thing to do. Now that it's flipped over, it's almost impossible. Okay, well, we get the gist. We get the gist. Right, next one. All Hallows Dreams Ghost Train. So this is the second All Hallows Dreams. The first one was Haunted Houses. This one is a Haunted Ghost Train. And I really like this one. They put a lot of effort into giving us something interesting for this. And we got this wonderful starter video, starter animation. I mean, they put a lot of effort into this one. Media Molecule. It's so cool. Here is the All Hallows Dreams Ghost Train. I love the text. I love the train. I love the characters they gave it. It says it was just, and the kit came with like a shooting gallery set, so you could shoot at things. Community-made pumpkins, scarecrows, and thrill rides await you at the Carnival of Curiosities. Play fiendish mini-games and complete a special quest to unlock even more impish streets. MM-created content is localized, but community creations are not, so you'll find them in the language their creator used. Happy Halloween. So, oh, I'm this character this time. I'm nearly always the creepy monster with the tentacles and stuff. So here we go. Let's go here. Just arrived on the train, did you? Watch your step. I've heard strange tales about this place. Haunted rides, possessed scarecrows, the lot. I can't wait to write a big expose about this carnival. It's the whole reason I rolled into town. Me? Oh, I'm not coming out. We journalists at the Imp Side like to work from the shadows, weaving stories, bottling hearsay. Also a bit embarrassing, but I'm currently a very large spider. Hence the Imp Sider, you see? Trying out a new name for the blog. I grew 6 extra legs the moment I arrived here. Some weird hex. Major bummer. Or branding opportunity? Still, I miss hands. They're really quite useful for writing. Say, any interested in an assignment? You could be a special reporter for the Impsider. Find out what's causing the curse. Maybe we can undo it. I bet there's an explanation somewhere in the park. Let me know if you find any answers. I'll be here being a spider. It's cute. So what's over here? So you can be different characters. So when you spawn, you see, there's lots of different characters. Oh, it's nearly always this one. Or the zombie. But I mean, it's cool. Look, his brain's got eyes. Look at that. So, weird puppet, demon, zombie, monster with loads of eyes, Frankenstein's monster, and a creepy girl rabbit. We'll stick with what they gave us. But I mean, how cool are these characters, though? I think they're so. It's just marvelous. I think we should have a character game jam, creating some more Halloween style characters, maybe, or some sort of theme. What's this over here? Okay, so here is the ghost train stuff. And this is where all the community stuff is. So we'll go to the ghost train 1. There's also mini games and stuff. But let's go into the ghost train. So the whole idea of this is where we've got Flash Medallion, Specular Tower, Fluffy and Sassy, etc, etc. So we'll go down this. Now I didn't make one of these. I couldn't get along with the tools they gave us. I didn't have time to really work out how to use them. I thought they were a little bit more complicated than normal. Which they were.
For as long as humanity has traveled, history tells tales of ghosts on the track.
Isn't that fantastic? Look, those soldiers.
Dead soldiers marching on ancient roads to forgotten battles.
So the idea was to make like a theme park ride, a ghost train ride. And this is fantastic, this one. It's a really great start.
Phantom riders in the sky. Doomed sails on the horizon, crewed by the unliving.
Whoever did the voiceover work for this,
Ghost
very good.
trains carrying ghost peppers. Ghost peppers.
That's so funny. It is cool.
Very spicy. And as for you, tonight is All Hallows Dreams. And your ride has only just begun, so
Right.
you better make tracks.
So this, I think, is Media Molecule. I don't think this is a dreamer. I don't think this is a dreamer. This is a dreamer. You can tell the difference between a dreamer and Media Molecule. Almost immediately you can see the difference. But there are some really good ones in here that were made by dreamers. Obviously, it's a very mixed bag of abilities and talents in dreams always. And I don't like the fact that my imp is loose. I don't know, it's because I can shoot, but no. Anyway, it's really cool. There's an awful lot in there to look at. I think I made a scarecrow for that one. There was a scarecrow building thing. I mean, the first year it was pumpkins, and this year it was scarecrows. So I made a scarecrow for it, but I didn't do a train. Right, next one up. We have Dreams VR Inside the Box. This is another Dreams VR sample. We've already had 2 of them. This is the 3rd. We'll reset progress. You don't need a VR headset for this. Obviously, it would be better if you did. I think actually this might have been the first VR level that they released as an introduction. Lots have been said about VR in Dreams. It was supposed to be the saving grace for it. Obviously, they were pushing VR. They were looking to put a lot of VR content onto the PlayStation, but it wasn't that popular. I don't think many people have VR headsets. And as a result, people weren't making. I mean, it was really popular for about 6 weeks. People making VR content, and then it just stopped. It was really. I was really concerned to start with because all the releases was VR content that I couldn't even see, which was a bit of a worry. And then after about, like I say, about 6 weeks, the VR content just stopped coming. This doesn't seem to work very well. Like I say, I haven't got a VR set. I am trying to do what it's telling me to do, but there we go. But because the VR tools are available for you to use with just your ordinary controller, I'm surprised that more games weren't made with this sort of hand, etc. Box maze, box blaster, box escape. So this is the hub world. We've already played box maze and box blaster. B is box escape. So we'll do B then. We've got to complete at least one of the other challenges. That's annoying. I don't want to play box maze again. So there you go. We'll have to leave it at that then, because I'm not doing it again. Right, okay. So there we are. 16,000 thumbs up. 75,000 dreamers play it. That's not a great ratio, not really. That's 21.81. But still better than the Ghost Train, which is disappointing. Is that the community that made levels should have done better than that, especially the All Hallows, because they are so great. Right, this one, I have absolutely no idea what this was made for. I never liked it when it was first released. Well, let's see if I feel differently about it now. It's called Emotional Space. It's got a 21.83% like percentage. So a fifth of the people that played it thumbed it up. So, kid, ran away from home, huh? Yeah. Want to talk about it? No. That's fair. How about some stargazing instead? So this guy has picked up this teenage monster. Oh, this one's a beauty. Want to have a look? Whatever. So we've got a planet, and we can revolve this planet. It's very volcanic. So there we are. We're revolving the planet. Got nothing else to do. So what are space teens into these days? I don't know, like music and hanging out and stuff. How delightfully vague. As if you care anyway. Who, me? Yeah, or my parents, or any adults. You just don't want us to have any fun. Oh, all the bits have come off. What am I supposed to do? Who knows? The bits have come off the planet. Have I got to do something with them? What's this about? I'm just turning it around in the hope that something will happen. This is the trouble with this game. I don't know what it's about, what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to do it, what it's all about. It's all very tedious and boring. I'm just... I mean, what is this? I mean, I can't seem to do anything. Not that. Did your adults stop you from having fun? Always. What kind of fun? Music and hanging out and stuff? I was just out with my friends. It wasn't even that late and they lost their minds. There we go. So we've just... What happened? I missed dinner. As soon as I got through the door, they're screaming at me. I didn't even get a chance to explain. Well, your mother spent time cooking you a lovely dinner and you weren't bloody there to eat it, so they were annoyed, mate. There we go. So now we're trundling on. That sounds like an uncomfortable situation. It sucked. I was even staying out late to study. We have this big physics test next week. Oh, I love physics. Heh, you're probably the only one who cares. What do you mean? They never ask about things. They're always too busy with my younger siblings. It's all do this, do that, whatever. It's not like I wanted to tell them anyway. It's like it's depressing. Petulant blooming teenager who thinks the world revolves around him, talking to a guy that says, let's have a look at some planets. It's boring. Okay, there we go. That's enough of that rubbish. I don't want it anymore. I don't know what that was about. I really don't. Right, BAFTA. What? This is the Young Gamer of the Year, Game Developer of the Year award. BAFTA is the British equivalent of the Oscars, and they have a game category, would you believe? And they also have a young gamer category. And We had a nominated dream. The Little Ninja got nominated for a BAFTA. Didn't win, but congratulations for the nomination. How wonderful is that? Something to always have on that guy's CV. He was nominated for a BAFTA. How fabulous. So they were trying to encourage people you had to be British and you had to be under 18, I think. And they wanted so here is an idea generator. So you give you some ideas for a game jam so that you could develop something so you could put it in to the BAFTAs. I don't know if anybody else ever did. Like I said, we had one success 1 year and we never heard any more about it. But so the genre is an arcade game with a castle where you've got to destroy objects. You've got a limited inventory and wildcard is colours. That sounds very much like the game we just played a long time ago. Educational, at home, destroy objects again and avoid enemies, and it's multiplayer. But considering multiplayer is limited in Dreams, I think, a wildcard multiplayer is just rubbing it in. Educational, at home. Destroy objects, avoid enemies. What's that like? Sort of an educational version of The Floor is Lava, maybe. How do you make that educational? I don't know. Strategy game in the ocean. You've got to survive, collect items and fruit. Fruit doesn't really fit with the ocean very well, but a strategy game where you've got to survive in the ocean, that could certainly. And you've got connecting items. Yeah, I could see that being a good game. I think the wild card you can ignore, because fruit in the ocean. Maybe you are a fruit. Maybe you're a strawberry or a banana or something. I don't know. Wait, maybe. Okay, so that is the next 10. So, have you played any of those? Do you recognise this? We're going to play another 10 next time. It's just it's an interesting thing. It's an awful lot of platforming. It's an awful lot of purple. But I mean, there's lots of things in there to try and inspire you. The whole idea, I think, for a lot of these releases was for inspiration, to get dreamers making things. And there's quite a few kits in there. So we got the Combo Crush kit, the Cone Ball kit. I don't think the Long Time Ago came with a kit. And then we had the All Hallows kit for the train, and we had the VR kit there as well. So lots of kits there. So if you haven't played these games, give them a go. Have a look at the kits. See if it's anything that you can use in your own creations. Right, so that's me done for this video. I hope you enjoyed me playing through these. And we'll play another 10 next time. I'll catch you in your dreams.